Testing. Oh, that's way too low. How's this? Why is my mic so low? Hang on a second. Well, I can detect my watch pretty well. Oh, I see. Alright, yeah. I haven't used this thing in weeks. Whoops, wrong button. Hey, what's going on everyone? ZJaKadash here. Welcome to Metroid Prime 2. You saw from that intro, crashed onto this planet that is a rogue planet and also rather strange looking. And that it's shifting constantly. Or its atmosphere appears to be doing that. Cool. And we're looking for a Federation troop squad. Motivator unit and energy projection rail systems are offline due to major structural damage. I had been wanting to start this walkthrough after my Metroid Prime 1 walkthrough for a while. But just been really busy at work, and so I I really got around to it. Recently, though... Sorry, hang on. Cannot translate alien text. Access door controls. You'll need to update your translator files. Okay. Lately, though, I found this one YouTuber, MIA Gazelle, who was playing through the Prime games. And I'm glad he's enjoying them, like it's his first time playing. If I'm being honest, though, part of what finally motivated me to, or drove me rather, to start doing the walkthrough for this is because I was getting so darn frustrated watching him. Because, like, it's his first time playing Metroid, and he doesn't have the mindset for how to play a Metroid game. And so he, like, there are just so many things that he's just doing very wrong. And so I'm just like, you know what? This makes me want to do my walkthrough. Complete codex genome match. Splinter. Source of termination, inhalation of industrial grade pesticide. Toxic elements still present in local atmosphere. Maintain suit lockdown for effective life support. So Samus' suit can use surrounding air and recycle it, or something like that, but also can lock up or lock down. Splinter bioscan indicates creature was hit by an unusual amount of weapon fire, more than necessary to kill it. Marines are not prone to such overkill. Those must have had quite the reason then. They just really wanted these things dead. I just love the intro sequence for this game is so good, so cool. Ventilation system conversion complete. Dispensing of pesticide has commenced. Pesticide is growing effective. Hostile forces decreasing in number, though still at critical levels. Wow. All gates remain intact. Several gates have taken considerable damage from hostile forces. Repeated assaults may lead to a gate breach in chambers A and C. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Communication system offline. Analysis indicates wiring damage in 3 crucial areas. Local hostiles are a likely source of damage, unable to repair system. Oh dear. Casualty report. Sector A. 3 troopers lost. They were unable to open gate A1 when a gas trap was engaged and could not escape to safety. Lock malfunction is to blame. Oh dear. Taking a sip of my coffee. I'm not sure why I leave the spoon in my cup. I don't know. Funny story though. While I was... Hello. Worker Splinter, drone of the Splinter Hive. Conic standard human. I don't know what standard human it means. Like standard human as opposed to like a cyborg or mutated or... Okay. Scans indicated this trooper died of cardiac arrest. Chemical levels in body suggest a state of extreme fear at time of death. Ugh. Wow. Source of fatal wounds. Galactic Federation assault weapon. Trooper was in all likelihood killed by friendly fire. Whether it was an accident or not remains to be seen. You know, the Federation, from what I understand, is not just composed of humans. And yet it seems in all the games, the Federation is composed strictly of humans. Which is interesting, but... They're like, you know, the Terrans, basically, from StarCraft. Cause of death difficult to determine. Digestive fluid present within armor. Subject is being broken down into simpler matter for consumption by local predators. Ugh. Hey, shoot. Sometimes you'll need to look around to find targets. Yep. Cause of death, excessive blunt trauma to numerous critical points. Bioscan results indicate that there were at least 30 individual attackers involved in this trooper's... Wow. Just nightmare fuel right there. Scans detect extremely high levels of an unknown toxin in target's body. Numerous micropunctures in armor and body. Trace elements of toxin around these areas. So, like... is he bitten by a lot of these guys? A lot of the Splinters? C. Bennett. There's something wrong with the lock systems in this section. They failed twice, locking us out until someone came along to let us in. If it happens again while we're playing bait for those things, well, at least we'll go out fighting instead of hiding in the control area. B. Reeves. I don't like this plan. This hive is a small portion of a larger network. There may be dozens of hive systems like this across the planet, and they may all be linked. Destroying this one may buy us time, but it may also provoke the other hives into attacking. It's a lot of teeth you got there. Unknown Unknown bioform, 0 life sign. Scans indicate target was recently terminated. 242 wounds from trooper high energy weapons detected. Wow. You learn later that this is what's called a Grinchler, which are found only in the Torvis region, which is quite the trip. Enemy movement analysis complete. Attempts to block enemy access have been in vain. Enemy units have bypassed our gates and shields by burrowing through the earth nearby. Security breach. Multiple areas. All units to full alert. Command and control center compromised. Repel invading hostiles at all costs. All units cleared to engage. Or weapons free, as Captain Price would say. Engineering status log. D. Singe reporting. I've installed one of the ship's reserve power cells here. It's holding so far, but too much activity could knock it offline. I hope we don't come to that. Blunt trauma to critical areas. Evidence suggests these bioforms were eliminated in close combat by unarmed troopers. Ah, so they just boxed them to death, eh? Targets were terminated by a variety of trooper weapons. Unknown biochemical residue present on several exoskeletons. Further research recommended. Looks like quite a few of these are like alpha splinters. Or like there are several packs or something, and each pack has an alpha splinter leading them. Uh-oh. Dark Trooper, deceased GF soldier. Bioscans indicate terminated life signs and the presence of an unknown biomass. Parasitic tendencies. The trooper's armor has been compromised. The bulk of it remains intact. Weapon systems remain online as well. Full parasitic fusion has yet to be obtained, resulting in low agility and response time. Oops, missed. One of the very few instances in Metroid where there are zombie-like creatures. The only other instance off the top of my head is in Metroid Fusion in Sector 1. There are these blue glob monster things and like wearing rags. They just like turn to goo when you shoot them, and then like they just like wait around for another X to. Rather zombie-like. Oops. maybe because I'm tired or some nonsense like that. Okay. What an introduction. Evidence suggests target was caught in a power cell explosion. Cellular breakdown from radiation exposure present in 72% of target's biomass. Also, death cardiac arrest due to electrocution. Subject was ensnared in a network of live wires leading from an active power core. Might have had something to do with power lockdown or whatever, or the power loss, failure, or whatever. You'll be hearing that music play a number of times in this game. Okay, point taken. This thing's not friendly. And neither of these. There's a battle suit. Alert gear stolen by unknown creatures. Grapple beam. Morph ball boost. Power bomb generator. Missile launcher. Morph ball bomb module. All remaining systems on the net. Yeah, from the beginning of this game to that point, it's such an awesome opening. And just like after all that, it's just kind of like this feeling of, what the hell was that? Just this cool tease of what's coming up next. Yeah, we gotta take a laser shower. We're just in a very dark and harmful place, and so we gotta deal with that, you know. it's also nice how it's it goes about a more reasonable way. Why Samus ends up losing all her equipment at the beginning of the game, or not all of it, but a good deal of it. But in this case, it got stolen by those darkling thingies. Heavy transport crate unit cannot be destroyed. Currently connected to an industrial winch system for movement. Combat crane. Portable lifting system used by troops to assemble temporary battle structures. Powerful winch system lifts and moves objects quickly. Green Crawly, omnivorous hunter-gatherer. Simple-minded creature patrols turf in search of nourishment, low threat index, avoid physical contact. The cousin to the dimensional shifting Crawly, the green Crawly spends its day roaming in search of food. A genetic defect prevents its back crystal from harnessing energy and opening warp portals. It is doubtful the green Crawly misses this ability. That's hilarious. Hello. Splinters? Yeah. Predatory insect. Or insectoid, rather. Aggressive and dangerous number. Their light armor is no match for your weapons, however. Noted. Just let him carry on on his merry way. Little mothies. I'm not sure why, but whenever I see moths, I get very happy. I like moths a lot. Veroni. I think Haley's losing it. He talks to himself all the time and he won't sleep. He almost shot me on watch the other night. I think he thought I was one of those things. I talked to the doc about taking him off the line, and he told me we need all the help we can get. That's true, but if he goes berserk and kills a bunch of us, that won't be very helpful. It is kind of interesting. it gives you sort of this idea that, like, that one guy, I mean, you know, it's obviously heavily implied that those guys were killed by these splinter things. But there's also like one of them is like killed by heavy fire or friendly fire rather, and then that guy is like, if he starts shooting us, you know. I mean, obviously, I know it's because of the dark creatures, and I just think it's interesting. It gives you that sort of red herring, like, oh, well, maybe it was this, and no. Of course, as you find, like, there are a lot of different ways the troopers died. I like those whiplash or sort of physics, or whatever you would call it. I don't know. Also, check this out. Whenever you go in morph ball mode, these little guys like to hang with you. I find it very adorable. And in some places there are so many of them, and you can just gather. It's just this little mini game you can play with yourself. You can just gather so many of them. Gate security protocol initiated. You are cleared to proceed. Some gates will remain locked down to prevent future incursions by hostile forces. So that's why that gate was there. El Broda. We'll be making our stand here. The engineer tells me there's no way we'll get the ship's engines online, and atmospheric interference is scrambling our distress beacon. If anyone reads this, know that we did our duty and fought well. Rest in peace, buddy. Initiating. Transmission failed due to atmospheric interference. It's like that part of the game is just completely useless. But it's a nice little touch that just shows that they couldn't call for help. Which is just really sad. Hi there. Did I scan this? Oh yeah, I did. Growler class turret. Automated defense system. Used for point defense, fast targets can evade its tracking system. GM42 Growler class turret is a dated design, though still quite effective as a point defense system. It is lightly armored. Spacebar. Oh. Thank you, buddy, but your services are no longer required. Biostructure has been compromised by burrowing predators. Angseth. This is ridiculous. I can outshoot half the men here, and I'm stuck on monitor duty. I didn't join up to stare at a holo screen. This wouldn't happen to Samus Aran. She'd be out there taking care of business, not pushing buttons and sending reports. Now, part of why she brings up Samus, you'll find, is that this is possibly the only female Marine among all the other ones. Start a gate unit. Okay. Oh. Protected by a thick exo-barrier tinsel, one impossible source of nourishment for local bioforms. Okay. So, you know, that's part of why she seems to be taking her being on monitor duty very personally. But she died like the rest. Causes. Oh boy. quite a lot of them. Now, what a champ. Just brief moments like that where Samus is showing compassion. Just very subtle character building things that are very cool. Galactic Federation Marine Corps. Captain A. Exeter. I'm beginning to think it was a real bad idea going down there. Reeves is right. That hive is just one of many. It's stupid to stir a hornet's nest, especially if you plan on sleeping under it. GFS Tier Onhur class patrol ship. I think isn't Onhur an Egyptian god? But it's named after, or this ship is named after a Norse god, I believe. Where we get the name Tuesday, Tears Day. The Onhur class is a state-of-the-art warship designed to police and defend planetary systems. This ship, the GFS Tier, has been heavily damaged. It appears that the crew have dismantled parts of the tier as well, possibly for use as makeshift defense systems. Missile launcher! Oh, hello. Dark Splinter. The alien symbiote within the Splinter augments its strength and durability. Threat level raised. Noted. Come at me, bro. Hey, wait, can I interrupt the, just interrupt the fight by grabbing this, never done this before. Where I just stop mid-fight just to grab a map. Okay, where were we? I'm just having fun with this because I'm like trying new things. Come on, you can do it. That was actually a little scary. Sure nobody's done that before. He escorted a dark splinter into the cockpit of a Federation ship. J. Brode. So there's Bruda and Brode. Hey. Man, I hope that is the only breeding ground for those things. If there's more, we're in big trouble. We had a hard enough time taking that one out of commission. I almost ran out of ammo. I never run out of ammo. So how exactly, like they've got energy weapons, as indicated by that one creature earlier that said it was like 242 wounds from energy weapons. So how does ammo work for them exactly? G. Haley. This is the guy that other dude said was losing it. I hear them everywhere. They're coming. Can't sleep. Ever. They'll eat me. Eat. Yep, I'd say he is losing it. Or was losing it. I mean, just being surrounded by all that terror. Just brought to insanity. S. Milligan. Broda lost the bet. Oh, that's the guy by the transmitter that said, like, they couldn't get the ship online and couldn't get a signal out. Broda lost the bet, so he switched to watch duty with me. I figured this section is nice and safe and boring, which suits me just fine. Let those other pugs guard the hot zone. Hold on. Hey, halt! No, help! Transmission ends. So are these like audio logs? I'm guessing. F triplet. The Sarge says those splinters remind him of some killer bug he saw on another planet once. All I know is the things are fast and take a lot to drop. Pretty soon we'll have to go to bayonets. Everyone's low on ammo, even Brode, and he's the stingiest grunt I know. Huh. That reminds me how I kind of have a theory that is where Exeter sat, commanding officer. CDRK Starling pilot. Starling. Just one pilot for this whole thing. I don't remember if it's in this or if it's in like the original GameCube version, but like one of the trooper logs mentions a planet called Devon 3. Oh yeah. It's like it's an unused law, or is it? I don't know. Like that guy said, Sarge said these remind him of some killer bug on another planet, and then the other log is said Sarge is, and he mentions Devon 3. And I kind of have a theory that's where the Krikens come from. Or the Krikens, or whatever they're called. Or however you say it, rather. Just because around this time is when you first start hearing of these guys called the Krikens, or the Kriken Empire. Anyway, I've been pacing a while, so forgive me. Elbroda, Veroni, Icrani, S. Milligan, E. Dennis, V. McCalla. First Lieutenant W. Smythe, Squad Leader. O. Grip, Tech. X. Dominguez, Medic. G. Haley, Trooper. Angseth, M. Angseth, Comms. J. Broad, Trooper. Wills, Tech. Huxley, Medical Officer. Lieutenant Colonel Doctor? No? I don't know. E. Mons, B. Reeves, F. Triplet. So Reeves is a science officer. And he was the one who said this hive has got to be one of many. So he'd probably know. E. Mons, first trooper. Like first officer? Bennett, Singe, and Vonda, Trooper. Wait. Oh yeah, we read a medical... No, not a medical. We read the log by Singe. Wait, there are 2 first troopers. Oh, and that guy's a sergeant. So that must be who they were referring to. Or that guy was referring to as Sarge. GS, General Sergeant? Is that the proper... I don't remember military ranks. Object appears to be a damaged piece of powered art. Cool. Sweet. Cannonball! Quite literally. Oh, wait a minute. Now this is the guy who lets you know that Angseth is a woman. Aye, Craney. Last night at Chow, Angseth starts talking about some bounty hunter and how she blew up a planet full of space pirates. I told her I didn't believe in fairy tales like that, and she took it personal. I just find it hard to believe that one person took out an entire space pirate base, that's all. But if she wants to believe in this Samus or Bigfoot or Santa Claus, she can. And this is also just very interesting because it shows that Samus wasn't quite as renowned at this time. Not a whole lot of people even knew she was real. And, yeah, you can tell that, Angseth is the more, angry feminist type. Because she mentions Samus and how she looks at Samus as her role model and gets all mad when the guy said I don't believe in fairy tales like that. Like, she takes it personally because she feels it's an attack on her as a woman. But I think pretty clearly he wasn't attacking her being a woman. He was just one person against the space pirates. Are you kidding me? What can you do? Some people. Dennis. I'm the only one left. Managed to get out of the hive. But when I got to the ship, everyone was gone. Dead. I'm heading for that alien building we saw earlier. Maybe someone can help me there. Wait. Something's moving down there. Hello? That's scary. Whoops. Hello. War Wasp. Oh yeah. I'm forgetting I don't have bombs yet. Explosive damage may cause it to weaken. And just one, eh? Hey guys! It's your ball. Back at it again. Hello. Target has been dead for 8 cycles. Trace amounts of unknown chemical present in target. It has an effect similar to mummification on dead biomatter. Further analysis required to determine chemicals' effect on living biomatter. Great Temple. Target has been dead for 8.1 cycles. Target size and muscle mass suggests heavy combat training. It's likely that it was a warrior of some kind. The lack of gear, armor, or weapons is curious. Perhaps they were taken by others of its kind. Target has been dead for 8.1 cycles. Despite the presence of local animals, target corpse has not been disturbed. Scans suggest the presence of a toxic biochemical within target. This may explain the lack of carrion feeding. Yeah. Whoop. Hello. No. I almost scanned them. Oh well. At least I get to save my game. Which is good because I've been recording for over an hour, so it's a good place to stop. Well, thank you all so much for watching. As always, God bless, and I hope to see you next time. Ciao.